Hi, it's Craig Metrowich from VideoCelebrityNews.com, and I'm interviewing a world champion on the beach, appropriately, for jet ski freestyle, Jake. Jake, tell me your surname again, man. I'm gonna have to.
Montandon, Jake
Montandon.
Swiss.
It's Swiss. I thought it was American, man. Jake Montandon.
No, man.
So, Jake, we did a little live intro, but I just want to, for the people that didn't watch that, let's go into the detail. You're a world champion. I want to take people on the journey of what it took to be a world champion. But my first question is, what does it feel like to be a world champion? What does it feel like?
It was, to be honest with you, it was a static feeling. I couldn't, it was a dream of mine since a young kid, and just when it got announced, I didn't.
Did you believe it? Was it like?
I honestly didn't believe it. It didn't feel real. I was shocked. So excited, didn't know who to share the news with first. Obviously it was on Facebook and everything, but it's a very proud moment of mine, and so it was an awesome experience.
I had the privilege of going to watch after the fact the actual YouTube footage, and the conditions were not cool. I mean, not like today. I'm just going to show where we're at. You can see, we got beautiful surf conditions here in Cape Town, South Africa. But it was a bit mushy, am I right? It wasn't like the ideal conditions.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest conditions, but that's why, a lot of times when I train here and stuff, I would train in rubbish conditions and storms, when it's windy, when it's, people will say like the waves are shitty, why are you going out, and that's what you got to train in, because you don't know what's going to happen on competition day. I mean, it's Mother Nature, it can do anything, so you got to be prepared for anything, and I was prepared for those conditions when it was happening at the competition.
Well, that's actually a very good point, because that's the difference between being an amateur competitor or deciding to become world champ. When you decide to become world champion, you got to then prepare yourself, and that's why we call it training versus just having fun. Because going out on a day where it's not ideal and it's lumpy and bumpy and it's probably risky, to be a world champ, that's what they call the extra stuff. Going that extra mile, doing the extraordinary stuff in tough conditions.
Yeah, well, that was my job, that's what I did. So, that's what I had to do to get to where I wanted to be. And, I'm happy I put in the hard work and the effort, and it really paid off. And, I'm thankful that I got to experience what I got to experience.
And you had a lot of fun doing it as well, because when I watched you, I could see that you were serious in the sense that you wanted to win competitions locally, that you were trying to improve, obviously, your technique. But I very rarely saw you come off the water without a smile. So you had fun at the same time, yes?
I had a lot of fun at the same time, but it was all business at the same time. When training, I always had fun, but you got to push yourself to the limits. Your body's tired. You've just come out of the gym in the morning, then you go ride, so you're feeling this lethargic.
Yeah.
But you've just got to do it. So sometimes it's not fun, but you have to put in the training. But the reward pays off in the end, and then that gives you a lot of satisfaction.
So the dedication is required, like in most sports. If you're going to level up to become a champion, there is dedication required. It's not a matter of just being talented. There's hard work involved, eh?
Definitely. I think it's a lot of talent, but it boils down to a lot of hard work and a lot of hard training.
Excellent. Okay, let's go to some of the challenges, right? You're world champion, you're on a high, you get back, you're celebrating, and then you have a major obstacle that hits your way. What happened? Tell us all. What happened?
Basically, 2.5 years ago, I had a major accident 5 days before I was leaving for the start of the World Tour. I just won the World Tour in 2013. I didn't have such a good 2014. I missed one or two of the stops, so I didn't really, have standings on the circuit. And I trained really, really hard at the end of 2014. I was at the top of my level fitness-wise. I was ready to go and take on the world title again. And then, so 5 days before I had a major accident.
5 days before? Yeah. Hey,
so, I still went into the hospital and said to them, they need to wrap me up. I'm leaving in 5 days. And they were like, you're not going anywhere, buddy.
Okay.
So it was a month and a half in hospital. It was 3 reconstructions of my ankle. I'm going for a 4th operation now, fusion, which hopefully, the doctor sees that I'm hard-headed and I'm not going to give up on my sport. So
yeah, good for you. You mustn't give up. You must give it something. Until they tell you, you still don't give up.
Yeah, doctors always give you the worst, and I would like to prove them wrong. So that's my aim of the game now, and just just get rid of the pain with having a fusion, and then hopefully I won't be too limited.
Excellent.
And be able to get back into what I love doing. There's a lot of other sports that you can do, but my passion is jet skiing, and that's what I'd love to get back into.
And look, I mean, for those people that are watching as well, please go and check out on our Facebook page. I have shared some action pics there of Jake. You can also Google, there's a lot of stuff online. But okay, let's get to another. Okay, after you've got this injury, it's a major injury, you're going to recover, you're going to come back. What I want to get into is, how do you go from being a local guy, pretty good at what you did, to then becoming an exceptional guy? Okay, what is the winning mindset in yourself? Did you psych yourself up? How? Did you listen to pumping music before you went out? What did you do?
Always went into my own zone at least 10-15 minutes before the competition. I'd go away from everybody. I'd sit on my ski and just read the waves.
Yeah.
See the conditions, see what's happening, see where the currents are, see where it's peaking the best. And I just have my earphones on with my psych music, and that's what got me pumped up, and just in the zone with nobody else around, and not thinking about anybody else, not thinking about the other competitors, and just going to do what I want to do. And that's just seeing where the best place was for me to go and ride, and just not focus on anybody else's stuff and stress what they can do and what tricks they got in the bag, and just do what I can do and do it to the best of my ability.
I love what you just said, because too often we're going to get psyched out by the competition. You might go
definitely.
like, hey, that competitor's won it X amount of times, what chance do I have? Whereas if you go, listen, I'm going to give it my all, I know I've got the talent, I've now put in the work, I've now done the training, you've visualized it, you've rehearsed in your mind what you're going to do, and then the moment is you're going to go for it, you're going to give it everything that you can. And look, I mean, judges ultimately judge it, right? So it's still not completely in your hands, because the judge might give you a slightly lower rating and you might think that was your best maneuver. Yet another trick, he might give you a high rating and you thought, well, that was okay. It was an 8 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10, and you might have got a higher rating. But my point being is dedication, work, effort, being inspired and excited to wake up and go for it, loving the sport, having passion for what you do, certainly delivered, in your case, a world champ result. Okay, Jake, next question is, and we're getting towards the end of the interview to get into some of the detail, logistics and traveling, must have been tough for you, yes or no?
It was very tough to travel, especially in the beginning, before sponsors and stuff. I was lucky to pick up a very good sponsor, Burn Industries, which is the t-shirt I'm wearing now.
Cool, let's give them a shout out. Thank you.
They've really helped me through the years with my traveling expenses and everything like that. Blosian, Dassa Racing, just to name a few, New Balance, so Crash Industries, they built my ski for me. With all the help of everybody, it got easier with the logistics of traveling and everything. It was fun. I loved the whole traveling experience. I loved seeing the world. I loved seeing the different people, the different cultures. Even though I had my accidents, I wouldn't take it away and not experience what I experienced.
I mean, well said. I mean, ultimately the same with me and my sports. I get asked, why are you addicted to extreme sports? Well, actually, I'm not addicted to the extreme sports. I'm addicted to the people element, the lifestyle, the sitting on the beach being psyched up.
Most definitely.
I mean, when we were skiing together, like, okay, can you do this like backward flip? With a ski, at that stage your skis weren't customized, so they probably weighed how much? 160 kgs, am I right? 170 kilograms. You're going to backflip with 170 kilograms above you, not that easy. So, okay, Jake, what I'm impressed is, I know your humble beginnings and you've worked your way up to become a world champion. So, where to now? I know you said in our live stream interview you want to be a superstar dad, and that touches my heart. What about sharing? Can you share with anybody some of the techniques, or are you going to put something online?
Yeah, we can definitely, I've always been very open and very wanting to help people, so if anybody ever wants to learn, or with any sports, or just some coaching, that I'm more than willing to help anybody one-on-one or in a group if there's a school that wants to do something.
Yeah, because we can get another world champion coming out of South Africa.
That's what we want to do,
in the future. Why not,
I've got my son and daughter, which I'd also like to get into the sport. I've kept my skis for them. So hopefully one of them could be the world champion, the next world champion. I've got a little ginger ninja son, I think they can call him the ginger ninja.
The ginger ninja, on his way.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he can just take over my footsteps, and I can pour everything into him and to my daughter that I've learned over the years.
Excellent, mate. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up. My name is Craig Metrowich. This is for videocelebritynews.com. I've got Jake, world champion. Jake, any parting words to inspire us?
Just thank you very much, Craig, for the interview. It was awesome to catch up with you again. It's been a long time, and thank you for everybody for watching. And yeah, hopefully the next time you see me, I'll be back on the water and charging as before.
Absolutely. Go have fun, go big. That's a wrap.